What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Ori and the Blind Forest. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we dive once again into said blind forest and hope it doesn't lay eyes, hands, or anything else on us, especially feet. I don't feel like being footed right now, so I think if we can avoid footing the bill for our indiscretions, I think that would be great. You might notice that the place is a little bit more lush. That's because in the previous episode, we had actually dispelled the corruption that was surrounding the heart of the Ginso tree. Can we swim in this? Oh, we can. We can swim without getting into trouble. That's pretty cool. I've actually never seen clean water in the game, so I didn't know that that existed. I was working our talent trees all the way over so that we could swim in dirty water, but this is fantastic. I love the water graphic they've used. It actually feels very, very nice when you're swimming underwater. Oh, he flipped around on his own right there. When you're swimming underwater, you just hold down what looks like, I guess, the A button. And then you continue forward. I just got a PS4 a couple days ago, and so unfortunately I've been like relearning all the buttons and like recalling things after having an Xbox for the last like 5 years. And so unfortunately I'm desperately confused a lot of the time. Wait, I thought I could blow that open. Oh well, I guess I can't blow that open right now. There will be absolutely no blowing taking place right now. That's disappointing though, because I was sure that we were going to get ourselves some new XP. Go up in this little bubble right here, and I just want to take a look at the stuff that's around. Why is that piranha glowing? Is he radioactive? I guess he's radioactive for us regardless, because if we touch him, it's going to hurt like hell. What's in here? And so it looks like... Ooh. That's a little bit nasty right there. So where's the wall? So the wall's right there. I wish I knew... Like, I wish there was a hold position button. Okay, so we go to right there. And then as per usual, we drop down and slide on the wall. That might give us access to some of this down here. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing in this episode. I don't recall exactly. I know we had to either go to a swamp or something like that. So the Gumon seal hidden inside the Misty woods. Oh yeah, we had emotional woods. I forgot about that. The wood was becoming very, very emotional and misty. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is we got to track down another Gumon. Is there any point... Okay, so if I blow that open, what happens here? Oh, the water actually has physics. That's really, really cool. I hadn't even considered that that might be a possibility. So how does that help or harm me right here, though? Does it clear out the water from another excursion? Like if I go back and up to the left? I bet it does. I bet it does. I'm not a betting man. Okay, I love gambling, so maybe I am a betting man. But for right now, let's avoid my addiction device here. No. All right. Back over there, avoid getting spiked along the way. I feel bad whenever I injure Ori. Look at that, he's like an adorable little sea cat now. I just don't know what to say about Ori. Every time I think he can do nothing more cuddly than he's already done, I find myself wanting to hug him even further. Although I bet he grows up and he stops being cute. I bet you anything, because that's like 90% of animals. They're still sort of cute once they're adults, but then they get attitudes, and then they get like bitey and scratchy. Oh no. I don't know how to deal with this little guy. Maybe run him into a pit. Hey, you want to get run into a ditch? Come here. Ow! Okay, alright, alright. Come on. Wiggle your butt. Do it. Wiggle your butt. Oh, he doesn't want to come over here either. Ow. Okay, so this one's actually a little bit more timid than some of the other ones. Oh. This guy, what is he doing? What are you doing right now? Okay. Well, then I'm just going to deal with the mapstone fragment. We'll just, like, do what we got to do. Do I have any? I guess that I don't have any. Alright, well, I'm going to stop messing with this little guy right now, because I don't think there's going to be anything beneficial taking place from his murder anyways. And I like his little wiggle butt when he tries to fight with us. It makes me... Oh, we have abilities to link up. Let's link up some abilities, too. So we've only got 2 points, which means we can buy 1 link in the chain. So we can increase our damage and allows bashing through enemies. Or we can go with energy efficiency, which means we get 50% more energy from every single crystal that we pick up, just in case you enjoy grabbing crystalline structures. We've got ourselves charge flame efficiency, if you're into that sort of thing. So it halves the cost of charge flame. So actually we got a couple of efficiency buffs here, and then an active buff. I'm always more interested in active stuff, but... Oh, it allows you to breathe in clean water. I thought that was going to be for dirty water. Oh, that's weak. Never mind, I don't even want that anymore. Well, I suppose then, in that case, let's move towards Cinder Flame. And once Cinder Flame's taken care of, we'll start looking into maybe moving down one of the other trees, but I'd like our attack to be very, very powerful. I'm a big fan of the defense of being offensive, if you know what I mean. So, you know, good defense is a good offense and all that fun stuff. Keep the enemy on their heels rather than on their toes. Make it so that we don't have to play like a turtle, we have to play like a wolf. And so right now we should be able to use our little chargey attack better. So we don't have anything right there. I guess we got to dive down a little bit deeper. It's time for a water level. So if you're not a fan of water levels, this might not be the place for you. Oh my god, my laser knocked him towards me. That was unexpected. Got these little float mines down here. We should be able to get some health back though. There we go. There's a little bit. There's a crystal and an air pocket back up and in here. But swimming is being a little wonky for me. Let me take this really, really slow. There we go. So now we got it, although you're wasting a tiny bit of time when you do that. What's up in this cave? Literally. Nothing. Nothing's up in this cave. It's just chillaxing all by itself, just being an underwater sea cave with the things it likes, like pressurization, kelp, various fish. So what happens when I run out of air here? My guess is that I probably... I made it up to the surface right there. I made it up to the surface. Don't lie to me. I made it. I made it. At least that's what I have to tell myself. Alright, so I guess they're going to try and make me focus on precision swimming from now on, which is actually a focus that I've never seen taken in a water level. It's okay, though. I'll bring it back around. Let me grab some air real fast. Maybe breathing underwater is a good idea for this segment. Maybe you do want to rush those skill points out. I'm going to try and rush him straight down to the bottom then. Or he's taking part in a race to the bottom. I know exactly what that feels like. Alright, so the fragment has been taken. We've got crushy blocks over here. Let me get that mine up and out of the way. I don't know where the next availability of oxygen is going to be. So we need to time this just right. Ooh, I don't think that one was a little bit far back. Damn. Okay, so I gotta time this better. I need to become better at gaming, unfortunately, and anytime that that's required. So maybe while it's on the down, that's the best way to go. Like right there, and then we can tailor it a little bit. There it is. I think we got it. Yeah, we're in. Fantastic. So now that we're in the underwater sea cave, I've never been in an underwater sea cave, but it seems like it'd be very frightening if you're combining claustrophobia with fear of the dark and fear of what? It seems like you're combining a lot of stimuli that generally combine to make human beings feel very, very uncomfortable. Didn't notice those spikes on the floor because I was staring at Slimy Boy up here. Oh, please don't shoot me. Oh, no. Okay, so his goo balls have become more aggressive. There might be some slight adjustment period right here as I get myself back up and into the game. Can we go through here at all? No, that's only accessible from the top. Okay, sounds good to me. And then what's down below? A map fragment. The map fragment's going to be important because it's actually going to light up the remainder of the zone so that we can figure out where the hell we're going. It's not going to... Oh, he makes an adorable little breathing sound. He makes an adorable little asphyxiation sound. Good for him. Good for him. Alright, so let's get back through here. We are once again going to have to time this out, and we're very, very close to getting killed by spikes and other related pointy accessories. So I figure we'll stay away from... God, that is adorable when he breathes. Or he just does a great job the entire game of making me want to hug him. Just be like, I want to, like, buy you kibble. And just make you happy to be part of my family. I want you to sleep on my pillow while I'm not home. My cats do that. They sleep in the center of your nighttime pillow whenever you try and get home. We made it. Okay, so awesome. We made it back without any major damage. We're a little bit damaged, but we're not that damaged. That means it's probably time to drop another save, because we do have achievements that have been levied in our favor. Now, he won't go past the map stone, and so I don't know if that's an oversight in the way that... Yeah, he actually doesn't want to come down over here. However... What is that, a white stone? Yeah, it's not going to open for us. It has to be blue. So let's use the map stone real fast. And we're probably going to get crushed in our face right now. Got him. There we go. Get him the hell on out of the way. So he's finally defeated. Let's jump back up in here. And so now that we've activated the map stone, that's going to give us pretty good access to just about everything else in the area, at least visually, if not personally. It took far too long for me to kill that little guy, but I didn't know that I wasn't privy to the fact that the little energy charge thing actually affects him. So how do we... Oh, yeah, we needed to get the fragments to get up out of here. I was about to ponder that for a second, but I think we actually have the various shards required for this plan to be put back together. So, let us assemble, I guess not the treasure map, but maybe the gaming pleasure map would work. I am very, very interested in making sure that we grab some more health soon. And now that we finish that off, I'm going to save right here, too. Is that lily pad landable? Okay, so that lily pad does nothing for me. I was having trouble distinguishing the background from the foreground right there, but I got it. I got it now. It makes everything look like a health pickup when it's underwater because it overlays the yellow with the blue. And yellow and blue make green if I'm remembering my kindergarten lessons properly. Let me grab that XP. Okay. And what do these do? Do these allow us to breathe? No, they look like they had little air vents coming out of them, so I was hoping maybe those would be like little air suckies that we could stick our mouth up in against and look all kinds of... I don't know, suggestive while at the same time restoring the oxygen to our blood stream. Jump over there. Watch out for... Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man? I see that you are very, very interested in destroying me with your projectiles. So it looks like they're going to force me to time this out right here. Which is okay. I can do that. I don't know if I should kill this little guy or if I'm going to need him for later. Let's keep our eye on the prize for the second. For the time being. There we go. Got a little bit more health. Got a little bit more health. We have 1 energy, so I'm going to try and lay off using any of my specials. Oh, no. Okay, so that went not as planned. Damn. How did he respawn so quickly? Like, some of the mobs in this game respawn, like, absurdly quickly. I guess maybe we need him in order to get that done. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's basically what we were looking at. Ooh, alright. Well, let's go ahead and absorb Elo into ourselves. Elo feels good. Effervescent, like I had a sinus infection. And now that Elo's been inside me, it feels all better. You've learned Stomp. Use this ability to leap in the air, then dive powerfully back towards the ground. I know how to read. Don't judge me. So what would a metroidvania be without a Stomp? And so there it is. Now we can get through all those areas that previously we were having trouble with. To get up and out of here, we're going to have to time this just right. And I can't see very well because the narration was in the way. Or not the narration, but the tutorial was all up in my business. But for right now... Is there anything up there? No, there's not going to be anything up there, I don't think. Are these destructible with the stompies? No, these are not destructible with the stompies. This right here, can we drive that in? Oh, wow. Cool. Given my history as a roofer, I love any animation that allows me to pound nails. I don't know why it makes me happy. It's probably Freudian, but it works. Lots of Freudian things in the world. Lots of Freudian things that I enjoy that I'm not entirely sure why. What is this? It's gonna be like that, is it? Alright, then I'm just gonna hang out on the wall. That actually seemed like a way better plan than fighting him. Being down here in the spike pits with him didn't seem like it was gonna be a plan that was very conducive to my long-term survival. So I said, no sir, there will be no conduction taking place right here. And if there is, it will be in the interest of my survival and not yours. Alright, so now that we can pound our way through things, I don't even think Ooh, I do want that energy, though. Yeah, let me have that crystal real fast. Where he stores the crystals, I don't know. I assume he has little furry pockets. He's like a little kangaroo or something. I'm not sure. Ooh, we can finally get through those, too, so that'll be nice. And then how do... Oh, yeah, to break through the left-hand side, we finally got the thing that's required in order to do... Can I stomp that other animal? That little... whatever he is? Can I? Oh, I can. And I've got a little AoE involved. Oh, that's much nicer than having to fight him, although I used up my energy anyways on accident, but that'll work out. I like how we have a new addition to our arsenal. Or maybe a multiplication even. I don't know what mathematical sigil we're currently invoking, but hey, I'll take it. That right there... yeah, I knew I was going to mess that up. That's really, really high precision right there. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of people that can make that jump consistently on the first try. Maybe if you're a speedrunner who's been practicing it over and over and over again to hit it, you know, without any sort of error, but not I. That one right there, however, we seemed to nail, but it wasn't as bad as some of the ones we had already faced. We got another... Yikes. Got another glow frog. I don't really know what these are supposed to be called, but... Hell. They've got themselves some serious artillery. Yeah, I saw that. I think we saw that before, though, too. Like, I think this is one of the spots where I actually ended up getting stuck previously. Not like stuck, but stuck enough to where I was just like, Argh! And it took me a minute to figure out how the hell to get out of here. We've got enough health and whatnot at the moment to where I'm not really super interested in fiddling around with that trap. Oh, I've been here before, yeah. I've seen this place. Unfortunately... Oh, what? Ugh. I was jumping right there, but I guess you can get stuck in the spikes, maybe. Oh, you don't want to actually hit him, though. You got to use the AoE on him. Alright. Well, it looks like you can hit him sometimes, but not all the time. Not really sure how that works. Because the first time, I still got damaged when I dropped on him. The second time, I didn't. Ah, hell. Yeah, I don't know if you're not even supposed to use double jump right there, but I don't think you'll make it. You'll hit the bottom if you don't use double jump from what I can see. This next part's going to get super sketchy because I've been here before. I don't think I should have done that. I don't think I should have done that. Oh, man. Now I got to go all the way back around. Oh, what a dirty, nasty little trick. Okay, well, let me do that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I made the jump. On the plus side, I finally made that jump. Yeah, you don't double jump it. You just single jump it, and you have to use faith in order to make it through. I don't know. You gotta be like, Jesus, take the wheel or some shit. I'm not sure. Ori Jesus. Does Ori worship, like, little fuzzy Jesus with big tiny ears? Big tiny ears, that's my definition for, like, enormous cute ears. Because giant enormous things aren't typically denoted as cute, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best way to get by that spider is right there. I don't know. I might have to cheese this one. We'll see what happens here. Let me see if I can break out the fromage and get rid of him because I'm tired of being stuck in this exact same spot. It's been 25 minutes of me fiddling with the same area. It's getting a little embarrassing. It's getting a little embarrassing. Maybe I can reflect that, maybe? Yeah, I was going to say, I think that might be the only usage of my skill set that allows me to get through right there. You can get... This is actually kind of an interesting area because you can get up and in here, like, before you're supposed to be up and in here, just using, like, sheer willpower and endurance. You could actually get into this area before you have double jump, but damn is it going to hurt. And you might get stuck back in there, so I would be cautious about it. Moo. Alright, so we're headed up and to the left. I do want to hit any secrets that we haven't had already while we're down here. I do think that dropping down this pit is the way to go, because while we're not low on HP, we are low on crystal. And so I'm going to use my Stono Heisenberg to get myself all crystalled out right here. Get Pinkmaned up and all that. So there it is. We got ourselves some lovely, lovely blue. Let's jump back up northward. I don't know if that counts as northward. I guess it would just be up in this case, because we're living in a 2D environment. But I guess you could call it north if you wanted to, if you were so inclined. Oh yeah, we got to go back through the laser pit, don't we? Well, isn't that going to be a blast? Actually, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff over to the left that I never decided to go with either. And since we can get in there, I might do that. Keep it a little bit safer. These backtracking segments are not always my favorite thing in the game, but if they give us alternate routes back, I think that's fine. I think that'll allow me to flower properly. So there should be a couple of stomp doors over here. Yep. That'll give us access to other goodies. We've got ourselves a crush trap that I completely and totally forgot about. So I'm going to try and work my way through there in the hopes that I won't get squeezed. And so having avoided being squeezed and joining the pancake people, leap across right there, bust that thing open, collect ourselves another grip of XP. He's got his butt stomp going on, but I'll finish him off old-fashioned style. Because who doesn't love an old-fashioned? Let me get that right there. What's down here at the bottom? Dirty water? Oh no, it's clean water. Okay, cool. Open this bad boy up. Alright, got ourselves a free ability point, actually. That one filled up an entire cell of abilities. That's pretty sweet. Oh, and then it waited till we got out of the water to do the little animation. Are there any crystals around here? Because we need them. And I'd prefer to not have to backtrack double. Ew, they're going to make me go all the way back, aren't they? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Once again, went back to go get some more energy, and I didn't want to treat you to a minute and a half of me running back to the, I don't even know what those things are called, that little waystone thing over there that gives us full health and full mana. I didn't want to waste my time going all the way back over there on camera, and so I figured I'd save you 30 seconds of footage so that we could all hang out more. Oh, that might not even be accessible now that I'm looking at it. Oh no, we can make it. We got this. Straight through we go. And that should put us, actually, I think this is where we started. This is the beginning of the game, as I recall. Yes? No? Yeah, big old spike pit over here. Is there anything? This is the exact log right here where we almost died, but then we kept crawling, 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 crawling. What? Keep crawling, 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 crawling. Oh my god. I grew up with Limp Bizkit. Was not a fan of Limp Bizkit, but grew up with Limp Bizkit being on the radio like every 5 seconds. You know Fred Durst streams? Somebody told me that. I was doing a stream the other day, and they were like, whoa, Fred Durst is streaming right now. And I was like, I don't know if that's something to whoa about, aside from maybe a nostalgic whoa. I mean, I guess if it was a W-O-E, because I don't feel like the guy really contributes much to anything, but let's go down here. It's like one of those genres of music that just didn't have to exist, rap rock. It never needed to happen. It was just awful from the ground up. Like, I can't think of any good rap rock groups from that, like, late 90s period. I guess I really like Rage Against the Machine, so I guess that would work. That would be the one that sort of moves me away from my assertion. Oh, good. Is this water purified here, or do we have to purify more? I don't know exactly. Did it purify all the water in the game? If it purified all the water, it did. So that actually means we've probably got a substantial amount of water levels to plumb. But for right now, I think that I'm going to excuse myself from this. Oh, look, there's a little drawing on the wall. So are we aquatic? Because this is definitely like a little hive. Oh, there's a Mario tube in the background. Look right there. Little reference in the background. I love that. Little Easter egg, a Mario tube. Go ahead and wipe out some enemies, and I will excuse myself. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here, the Nerd Castle, for the next episode of Ori and the Blind Forest. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be your host as we run on through and have a good old time till our legs get tired and my dogs are barking. I'll see you next time. Hi, do everybody.